Anon finds his soulmate through a typo in a text. Be me, 23, single neat with a mild obsession for anime and video games. Decide to give online dating a shot, but can't bring myself to do it for real. Find a place to vent about my boredom and loneliness. Post a thread on a random /g/board about how I'm struggling to connect with people. And Anon replies saying I should try texting someone weird. Famous last words, right? Decide to take the plunge, my heart racing. Gotta send a text to a random number. Type out, hey, I think you dropped something. My jaw. Proceeds to hit send and brace for awkward fallout. Wait for a couple of minutes, thinking it was a bad idea. Phone buzzes. It's a reply. How do I know you're not just some jawless freak? What? Somehow this escalated into a bizarre back and forth. Her texts are witty and stupidly charming. Turns out her name is Sarah. She just found out about this whole random texting thing. Decide to keep the convo rolling. Didn't expect actual chemistry. We start exchanging memes, jokes about our lives, and anime references. Wasn't really looking for love, but it feels kinda nice. Week passes, we text every day. Start developing real feelings for this girl I'd never meet. Fast forward 2 weeks, she texts me asking for my number. Hearts racing, finally realise I'm risking it all. Agree to it and give her my digits, waiting for the inevitable reality check. We transition from texting to voice calls, grilling each other about everything. Love our deep, nerdy convos. What the heck is happening? My neat fantasy is turning real. One night she mentions she made a typo when she tried to text me. Initially wanted to say goodnight cutie, but ends up sending goodnight doggo. From that moment on we adopt doggo as our little in-joke. Suddenly feel like I'm in this weird rom-com. Can't help but smile. Decide I need to meet her IRL, but there's no way I could go unprepared. Spend a whole week trying to manage my social anxiety. Finally muster the courage to meet up at a local cafe. Walk in pretending to be chill, as a dude with no social skills can be. Spot her immediately. She's even cuter than her pics. Panic.exe has stopped working. Sarah? She turns around and the most adorable smile lights her face. Both of us are ridiculously awkward at first. Meetup turns into a blur of laughter, gaming discussions and accidental shoulder bumps. At one point she spills her drink. I offer her my napkin like a dork. She smirks and teases, wow, such a gentleman. The thing is, I'm really starting to fall for this girl. Conversation flows naturally. Feels like we've known each other forever. After endless chit-chat, we leave the cafe, stroll through the park. Finally, gather my courage to lean in for a kiss. My fat, sweaty hand clash into hers as I break the moment. She giggles. Nice move, Casanova. Sorry, I meant to, but before I can finish, she grabs my face with both hands and kisses me. Mind-blown.jpg. We spend the rest of the day exploring, joking around like idiots. Fast forward a few months, we're basically inseparable. All thanks to a typo and a leap of faith. Now, when people ask how we met, I tell them through a mistake. She just laughs and says, and it was the best mistake ever. TFW, I realised my soulmate was found through a random text. MFW, life really does have some weird ways of working out. Thank you /G/ for pushing me to take the risk.